the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the runner-up and Rookie of the Year balloting Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns as they match up with Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back with you again with...
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's all you got.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Mayfield on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Still on his feet. And a cut. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with touchdown. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A run for Nick Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because
this is caught at the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham is... Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive.
Set, 180. Run.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys... We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. They begin this drive with Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Mayfield on play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the ball.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed it.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. It's caught. Beckham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's it, baby.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They run. Chubb.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He finds Beckham complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. Mayfield now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And this is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. 3rd down here. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, thanks to their punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone.
I'm here all day. Shift.
Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Chubb. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. Special teams did their job, putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond? A first down throw from Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jamie Gillandale as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense. So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. Now Chubb fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
This is fielded at the 27. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And possession will switch hands first. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. This will be caught by Brown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Mayfield now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Play fake. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing, Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range, and guess what? They've got a shot.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard. A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim 4th quarter lead. Mayfield down, and he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3. Mayfield looks to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt.
I know you got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Tells you whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we?
No gain.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you've got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
That'll do it.